Hi everyone, Rene Bastarache here. Are you ready for changes in your life? Did you know that there's a scientifically proven method that you can use to be able to get anything you want in life? Let's go ahead and get started. You know, I woke up this morning thinking about something very profound. I was thinking about how we receive things or attract things in our lives. Matter of fact, once I got up, was getting ready to work, I had this conversation with Raluca I'd like to tell you about. Now, for those of you that know Raluca, she's a very loving, open person, and she likes to give things to people, okay? I mean, around the holidays, it's crazy. You wouldn't believe the things she gives. But she does this year-round. If she has something that she knows someone wants, all of a sudden, she sent it to them. She said, oh, I mailed this to this one, or I mailed them a card, or I mailed them this and that. She does this all the time. Now, I noticed that she's constantly receiving things in the mail as well. This week, I think she received 2 cards from different countries. Basically, hi, how are you? It's great. I love your videos. Raluca also does videos too. But anyways, people are always sending her gifts. I call them care packages. It has makeup and different things. And it's crazy the amount of things she gets in the mail. So I asked her, I says, Raluca, why do you think so many people send you things, cards and gifts and these kind of things? And she thought for a minute. She goes, probably because I send things to them. Maybe they feel, an obligation, but most of them, I think, just do it because they want to. It's fun. It's fun to receive things in the mail. Okay, then I asked her, I said, why do you think you have friends? Think of the friends you have. Why do you have friends? And she goes, because I want to be a friend. By being their friend and, being loving and caring and, outgoing to them, they're going to want to do the same thing. Okay, how about with love? We just got a new cat. For those of you that know, we got a Maine Coon cat. She's only about this big. Actually, she was this big when we got her. She's about this big now, and Maine Coon cats get about that big, okay? She's going to be huge, size of a dog. But anyways, her and Raluca are inseparable. She's like her dog. I mean, everywhere she goes, she follows her. I says, why do you think she loves you so much? And she told me, she goes, because I love her so much. And she feels it. It resonates. And that's the key. That's what I wanted to talk about. Like attracts like. Okay, it's basic physics all the way down to the quantum level. Like attracts likes, or frequencies attract each other. They're of the same frequency. She loves her. She loves her. She's a friend. You get friendship back. Whatever you put out, you resonate on that same frequency. It's like a radio wave. When you're playing the radio, you tune in, you take your tuning, you tune into 97.5. What are you going to receive? What music are you going to hear? Only things that are resonating on 97.5. And we're the same way. So if you're sending out, you're tuning into 97.5, you're not going to receive anything that's on 80 or 70.3 or any other station, 101. No, just 97.5. So if you're putting out anger, the anger frequency, let's say that's a 80.2, you're not going to receive love. They're 2 different frequencies. Like attracts like. Now here's another example. If any of you have seen a tuning fork, okay, it's a little piece of metal, it looks like a Y, and you hit it with something that goes ding. Did you know that if you take a tuning fork, or 2 tuning forks of the same frequency, you take one on one side of your house and one on the other, and you hit one, ding, and just hold the other one on the other side of the house, you're going to hear it resonate. Because this frequency of hitting this one will resonate that one. That far away, you didn't even have to do anything to the other one, but it resonates. Matter of fact, if you go into a music store and they have pianos everywhere, let's say a piano store, okay, and you hit a C sharp on one piano, you're going to hear C sharp resonate a little bit on the other pianos. You can do that with a violin, a guitar. Whatever note you hit will resonate with the others. Like attracts like. So going back to my initial examples, being a friend having a friend are on the same frequency. Being lovable and receiving love are on the same frequency, both 97.5. I like to say 97.5. That's one of my favorite radio stations, okay? Being angry and receiving love are not on the same frequency. Being belligerent and receiving love are different frequencies. So somebody says, I'm trying really hard to attract someone lovable in my relationship. Are you lovable? You cannot attract what you're not. It's not the same frequency. So I tell people, make your grocery list of what you want in a relationship, okay? This is what I want in a partner, all these things. Then look at that list and say, how many of those are you? Because you're not going to attract them. So keep in mind that it has to be the same frequency. Now, can you see a pattern going on here? The pattern is to attract anything, you must resonate its frequency. So what are on the same frequencies? Wealth, acting wealthy, being wealthy, and appreciation for wealth. If you want to be wealthy, those are the ways you need to be. So you need to act wealthy, appreciate wealth. Act as if you're wealthy even if you're not. Because if you're constantly complaining about, oh, I don't have it, oh, I can't afford it, oh, I don't know how to do it, oh, that is attracting more of itself. It's not attracting what you want. How about health? In order to be healthy, you need to be healthy. You need to act healthy. You need to talk about health. You need to appreciate it, even if you're not. But complaining about it is not going to attract more health. I apologize for the beeping. We have the snow plows out there. We just had a blizzard and now they're plowing it. Okay, so how about relationships? In relationships, you need to attract them with the same kind of frequency again of love, appreciation, respect. If you don't respect the opposite sex, how do you expect to attract them? If you don't respect yourself, how are you going to attract someone respectful? You need to be, act, and put out the frequency of what you want. So when it comes to business, in order to have success, you need to act successful. You need to do successful things. You need to take successful risks. Okay, I always tell people you need to think big. If you aim for the sun, you might get the moon or the stars. But if you don't aim big, you're not going to get anything. Remember, if you don't take a shot, you'll never hit anything, right? So you need to believe that you're a successful person. You need to have what they call a success mentality. They're all on the same frequency. You need to make sure you're not complaining that you can't do it, complaining that you don't have enough money, complaining that you can't get the leads, complaining that you don't have the time. Because if you do that, you're gonna basically not have enough money, not get the leads, not have the time, because it's going to be too hard. You see what I mean? You're attracting the lack of rather than what you want. You always get what you focus on. You heard me say that 100 times before. That's one of the main rules of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind will always, always, always give you what you focus on. Not what you say, what you focus on. Because what you're focusing on is putting out a frequency. So the subconscious mind, which is I guess you could say a scientific thing, okay, works on frequencies. And we know that frequencies is basically science. It's physics, quantum physics. Like attracts like. Isn't that funny how it's all the same thing? Like attracts likes. You get what you focus on. In order to have a friend, be a friend. How many different ways do we need to have that pounded into our heads before we understand? A successful person attracts successful things. Someone with a success mindset attracts success. However, people like to be victims, or people are used to being victims. There's more negativity out there than there is positivity. Instead of being successful, oh, I can't do it, oh, I don't feel good today, or this is wrong, that's wrong. We complain so much about things, and if you think of it, that's why, if you look at everything as a whole, there are so few really successful person. There are so many people who are sick and unhappy because that is the norm. The conscious mind is geared negatively. That's just the way man is, I guess you could say, is routed, okay? But realizing that, you can change it. You can be positive. So now you have the formula of how to get anything you want in life. To attract anything, you must resonate that frequency or its frequency. So what's your frequency right now? Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and have a great day. Bye-bye.